I'm about to break down the most leveraged inbound funnel that you can apply for your coaching business or for your marketing agency. And this exact same funnel is what has allowed us to get pretty much all of our clients in the last couple of years. Just recently, we made some tweaks so that we can actually maximize and squeeze as much as possible from the lead flow that we have from our organic and paid traffic channels. But this exact same process that I'm going to walk you guys through, you can apply it literally starting today for you to start getting customers in the next couple of weeks. And listen, I'm going to break down everything from how to get traffic to this funnel. I'm going to show you how to actually go about the setup of this funnel. And at the end, I'm also going to show you the actual conversion ecosystem that you can set up to make sure that everything works, okay? But before we begin to the video, as always, thank you for watching. Alright guys, the first thing that I want to mention is that please watch this video at 2x speed if you want to not only consume this video faster, but most importantly, learn what you gotta learn and implement everything that you need to implement, okay? And listen, I'm going to show everything from traffic all the way to the actual setup and ultimately how you can actually go about the appointment setting, okay? But before we do that, I need to tell you something. Everybody loves inbound because leads are hot as hell. But identifying your leads can be tricky since, of course, most of the people who end up becoming customers from inbound, most of their customer journey, they are what I call silent lurkers, okay? You know, the typical guy that binge watch all of your YouTube content, that signs up to your email list but never replies to anything, and then 2 years down the road, they book a call and they pay in full, okay? Of course, that's really great, but it's hard to know who these people are depending on their stage in the buyer's journey, right? So that's the first point when you rely exclusively on inbound. Inbound only can be a little bit slow, especially at the beginning, and ultimately you can always get the extra push by simply adding a little bit of warm outbound to guide people through the sales process. And we're going to show you how to do that so that you can actually book more meetings and ultimately get more clients in your business. Make sense? In this video is not to solve everything for you. I promise, just stick till the end to learn everything, okay? And as a matter of fact, my promise is that if you stick till the end, you'll completely revolutionize how you get clients, how you do business, and you'll have an easier time than ever booking meetings in the first place. Okay guys? And I know that this might be a little bit of an intro, but I need you guys to understand a quick story for you to know how I actually created this funnel and how at the end of the day, this is something that saved my life, okay? Because I did this entire funnel that you're about to learn, I did this because a lot of people nowadays don't spend that much time on Facebook. And just a little bit of a spoiler, and before you click off this video, this process involves you having a Facebook group. And listen, I will be the first one to tell you that I hate Facebook. I literally don't like at all the platform. But building a Facebook group by far has been the best decision that I've made in my entire business career. My Facebook group is where I get most of my own customers since I just channel all of my traffic to this Facebook group. And I promise that it's going to do the same if you actually apply what you're going to learn here. But I get it, guys. Like, the problem is that most of you guys don't really like to spend time on Facebook. Maybe you prefer Twitter, Instagram, or LinkedIn. And I get it. I'm a Twitter guy. But I had to find a way back in the day to still reach every prospect on their platform of choice while still having a centralized funnel to keep everyone in a single location while building my email list and brand and just have one single funnel where I basically have all of my traffic. And that's when I actually decided to make the group funnel, but with a small twist that is ultimately what revolutionized everything for me, for my company, and for everybody in my family, okay? And what that means is the following. You're going to have your traffic channels. It doesn't matter, maybe you're doing meta ads, either it's in the Instagram, Facebook, or both of them. Maybe you really use Facebook a lot, so you're going to build up your Facebook profile. Maybe you have a huge following on your Instagram. Maybe you are on LinkedIn. Maybe you're on Twitter. Maybe you're on YouTube Organic or YouTube Paid Ads. Or you combine all of these things. It doesn't really matter. What you're going to do is send every single person. This should be like the beginner of the value ladder in your offer core or in your offer stack. You're going to send everyone to your Facebook group. But here's how you gotta do it if you want to apply this leveraged inbound marketing funnel, okay? What you gotta do is always in the first membership questions that you're going to ask, because this is going to be a private Facebook group that in order to join, people need to actually request access by actually answering the membership questions that you can decide which ones they are, okay? And what you're going to do in the first question is ask something that allows you to collect their email and their phone number. Both things, guys. It's not one or the other. It's both, okay? And the reason why is because once you do this, you're going to, of course, be able to set up an email drip campaign, and you're also going to be able to create an SMS campaign. And not only that, also outside of the automated campaigns, you're also going to be able to call them if you wanted to. You're going to be able to reach out to them on WhatsApp even. And this by itself is already much more powerful than simply having an Instagram follower, a Twitter follower, a LinkedIn connection, etc. Second question, and guys, listen, this is where the magic happens. And this is honestly what I came up with, and I've never seen anybody else doing this, and this is what I wanted to share with you guys. The second question that I ask, and that, again, this is what literally changed the game for me, is what's your preferred platform for communication outside of Facebook? And I literally say LinkedIn, Instagram, X, Twitter, etc. Type your answer and share your handle, and we'll reach out there. And why is this so powerful? Because you don't know if one prospect prefers LinkedIn. You don't know if another prospect prefers Instagram. You don't know if another prospect prefers Twitter. And if you literally ask them, hey, we want to reach out to you so that you can get the thing that you asked for in the first question. Where do you want us to reach out to? Boom. They're going to say, hey, reach out to me on this other platform. And now you have the Facebook group member, you have the phone number, you have the email, and now you can also save their handle and their contact information on their platform of choice, ultimately allowing you to not only be omnipresent, but most importantly, be playing in your prospects field. And that allows you to have more calls booked and more responsiveness from the prospects that you do get inside of your Facebook group. Does that make sense? And ultimately, once you combine these two questions with the third question, which is, would you like me to reach out and XXX thing related to whatever you're selling? And they are going to say yes or no. If they are saying yes, it's pretty much a guaranteed book call, okay? Since you are now having all of this information from your prospects, and these people came inbound either because of your YouTube content or your paid ads or whatever you saw over here in the traffic mechanism that we have to fill the Facebook group, the reality is that now you can reach them on email, which is of course something super helpful and super valuable, because in the long term, an email list is one of the best assets that you can have. Now you can retarget them on platforms through the contact information if you wanted to. You can reach out to them on SMS/WhatsApp. You can call them directly and triage them right then and there, because this is huge. If you're asking them for your phone number, you can literally accept them inside of the group and immediately call them and be like, hey, is this Enrique? Yeah, etc., etc. Do a triage, qualify them, give them a special resource based on whatever their main situation is all about right now, and then try to book them on a sales call without having to maybe DM them on Facebook or on any other platform, okay? Or you can first of all DM them in that platform. You can then tag them in the welcome post inside of the Facebook group. You can learn more about it with the link in the description, by the way. Or you can just directly call them, which, guess what, guys, is the most powerful way to actually be omnipresent and ultimately get customers, okay? You can also DM them on their preferred social media platform because they already gave you permission to do it. And ultimately, depending on their answer, they are literally asking you to call/DM them and do business. Why? Because of the third question that we have in here. Make sense? And this is without considering that now they are inside of the group and they are going to be consistently consuming your content because of the guide section, because of your micro VSLs, and all of that good jazz, okay? Of course, there are other funnels that I talk about and that you can leverage. For example, the auto-converting funnel on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, whatever it might be. But for me, guys, the Facebook group funnel, the way that I just described it in here, is the best thing that I've done in my entire life. Changed my life, and I promise that if you apply it the way that I'm preaching right now and that I'm showing you guys how to do, it's going to change everything. From this Facebook group itself, we literally made multiple six figures since we started it just over a year ago. And just to finish the video, guys, there's going to be a link in the description for you to see a course from A to Z on how to set up your Facebook group and all of the nuances in this process. Okay, guys? So before we end the video, just let me tell you, if you are a coach or an agency doing over 10K per month and you'd like to partner up with us, go ahead and check out what that would look like in the links in the description. Okay? We literally have the best case studies in the industry. We have a Google Doc with over 40 pages of client interviews, case studies, results, and testimonials. If you want to take a look at that before you do any sort of decision, go ahead and do it. I'm really grateful you decided to spend the time with me on this video. Hope that it was helpful, and feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're into this sort of stuff, okay? And I will leave a video here that is going to be all about something similar to this topic that is going to help you scale your business. See you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.